All right, it's May 7th, 2025, and we are headed over to the public library. Still in Taunton, England. Headed over to the public library to get some copies made of our Royal Oak Foundation membership, which will get us in 400 to 500 parks in the UK and Ireland, or probably just Northern Ireland. What does that mean? Well, we're gonna have to email them the files that we want printed. So we're gonna go get on the laptop and do that and go by the co-op here to get some British pounds because they don't take credit cards at the library. So we're gonna sit right down here in this British bench and email them those files. Okay, we're in another co-op grocery kind of convenience store. And these are the beers that they sell here. Which we aren't going to get a beer. We're just trying to get some British pounds. All right, well, that didn't work either to get some British pounds to pay for what we're going to get printed at the library over there. So I may go over there and offer her my chips. And maybe she'll print that stuff off for me. Fish and chips.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, the very nice lady at the post office was able to get us cash back. She said basically it wouldn't work at first. She said something like there's 2 ways to skin a cat. And she got us some British pounds. So now we're gonna go get our prints. All right, so we're walking up to the green, what do they call this? The square, the green square, to the Castle Hotel. There's the museum over there. And the castle at Taunton. Okay, Castle Green, that's what they call it. Castle Green, which is, I'm assuming is right over there. I think the museum is in there. Let's go look at the castle first. Okay, the castle at Taunton. Historic 4-star hotel, restaurant, and event spaces. Family run since 1950. It looks pretty cool. The castle at Taunton drawing room. Castle Bow, Eastgate. I think that's the name of the castle. Castle Bow. There's a fat face sale. So the castle is just kind of, I guess these other buildings are just built around it. the original castle. I'll put up on the screen how old that castle is, if I can find it. And this is the roadway right behind it. So we're going to do some walking around and see if we can find a place to get lunch. There's the Spud Shack. Food truck. Boston Tea Party. A lot of food trucks out here. That is a church. All these towns have a magnificent looking old cathedral church in them. I lost Lisa. There is a dragon. Must be like a convenience store, Tesco-like place. All right, we're just walking down the street in Taunton, England, UK. It's about lunchtime. I smell a lot of food. It smells good. Tesco Express. There's a lot of Tesco's over here. The Cricketers. I did see a big cricket field place, kind of like a country club where you could play cricket. All right, so we walked down the end of this road. We're gonna turn around, and there's a ton of places to eat. And they all look pretty good. And I usually check the ratings on things like Google and TripAdvisor before we stop somewhere. So far, every place that we were thinking about stopping had pretty high ratings. All right, we just walked down another little pathway. What you think? Pretty cool here too, temperature-wise. Okay, we picked the Wildwood Pizza Pasta Grill. Okay, this is salmon fish cake with haddock. Salmon and haddock fish cake. And this is what?
It's like a Parmesan bread.
Parmesan pita bread?
Yeah, something like that.
Parmesan pita bread at the Wildwood Pizza place. Something like that. Okay, that was an egg on top of that. The white thing was egg whites. All right, going to the bathroom. They call them toilets here. And they're small compared to what we have. All right, well, here's our dinners. Lisa got the pepperoni, and I got the goat cheese and stuffed pizza. Looks really good. Okay, this is where we ate, the Wildwood Pizza Pasta Grill. and it was very, very good, actually. Probably one of the best pizzas I've ever had. And it is a huge building. There's other things in there, but they have a lot of it because there's like 2 floors. Okay, so we're gonna walk back to the car and we're gonna go by the castle. Okay, there's the church. Hot pork rolls by Porky. I don't think I even noticed those when we came through here. Look at the gate. Okay, so this, all right, so this has been a castle since the early 1100s. I think they said 1107. It's been a castle in some form or fashion. I believe over there is part of it. Because apparently what they did was castles would start off, some of them were actually wooden to begin with, and then they'd rebuild them, and add on to them until they got to be like this. So that's almost 1,000 years old. Looks like somebody's getting ready to get married here. Okay, we'll go check them out next. Hey, how you doing? Yep. Okay. Yeah, somebody's getting ready to get married. Wow, look at that, man. I wonder when they started growing this on the side of the castle. You usually don't, at least I don't see a lot of castles. I guess they might have used to had this on them. It was just taken down. It's wild. That's covering that whole building. Hey, little kitty. Hey, little kitty cat. Hey, little kitty cat. Hey, little kitty cat. That's a friendly cat. Mm-hmm. He just walks right on by us. Okay, that's the back of the museum. It's next to the castle. Over there, the castle. Oh. This is the side of the castle. And it's a hotel now, pretty sure. Hotel and event center. Taunton Castle. Probably began soon after the Norman conquest, but was first mentioned in 1138, almost 1,000 years ago. I guess that's what they think it looked like. Looked like back when it was first built. So much old stuff over here. Old buildings. Buildings been around for 1,000+ years. Yeah, the wedding reception is right over there. Hey, kitty, 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 kitty. Just ignoring me, doing her own thing. She must live here.
Oh yeah.
Entrance to the museum, which we're not going to go to now. We might go to later. The Museum of Somerset, which is, I believe that's the county we're in. Okay, we're trying to read that plaque outside the museum. I'm gonna have to look at this later, see if I can read it. Side of the museum. So this museum actually looks like a castle from what we're used to seeing. And over there, I guess all of this was like the, the borders of the castle grounds, the full castle grounds. It is. I think it was all probably part of the same castle grounds. You know, the buildings around the castle. All right, so road markings. So the single yellow line means no parking during you can only park during designated hours, and the double is no parking at all. There's no times that you can park when you see the double yellow road markings.
The next day.
All right, everyone, it is May 9th, and we're out to eat tonight at the Hankridge Arms pub. Lisa's right in there. You probably can't see her, but I can. And this is another very old pub. I'll put up on the screen the age of it. And I didn't make a video yesterday because I caught something. I must have caught it on the plane. It's a bad cough. And Lisa hurt her foot going down the stairs. She took a tumble. So we didn't do anything. Yesterday, ooh, this is Taunton's best kept secret. There's Lisa in there. I don't know if you can see her. Right there. So I'll walk around the building, show you this place, and then we'll hopefully the food will be ready. She's already in there waiting. So again, this is Taunton, England. It's about 3 hours west of London. There's a roundabout. You can't tell that that's a roundabout as much as some of the others. All of these pubs are like 200 or more years old. Now they have a Sunday roast. We're going to try a Sunday roast at one of the other places. Merry Monks. Traditional Sunday lunch. Today is Friday, so we have a couple days. And over there is the Curry's, which is electronics computer store. Look at that old walkway. Old bricks. Let's see. The Range, Curry's. The Range is like a, if I remember right, it's like a department store. And KFC, Costa Coffee, Sofa Store, some other things. This is a courtyard where you can eat in. All right, I'll let you know how the food was, and I'm gonna head back in there. Well, that was pretty good. The place we just stayed at. So I got the ribs, and the ribs had barbecue sauce on it that I didn't really. It wasn't like traditional barbecue sauce that I'm used to. I was gonna ask her what it was, and I forgot. So now we are at the grocery store, Sainsbury. We're gonna go in and get some stuff that we need, and then head back home. So this store is like a department store. It's got soft lines, hard lines, toys, and also a computer electronics store called Argos. Wow, look how big the cornflakes are. That's huge. And here's the grocery store side. Sainsbury. All right, here's the drink aisle. They have a lot of bottles still. And it seems like they like Pepsi over here more than Coke. Okay, we're done grocery shopping, and now my first time driving at night in the UK. In Taunton, England. Okay, here's a Dr. Pepper can. They're a lot more narrow, at least this one is. See if I can find out how much is in it. It's 250 milliliters, which is about 8.5 ounces. Okay, so they don't sell Tylenol by that name over here. It's called, it looks like paracetamol. Let's see, paracetamol. So this is the Tylenol. This is the actually the store brand version of this product here. Same thing with this store brand version of Theraflu. It's got the same stuff in it. So we got us some mini rolls and some Jaffa Cakes bars. Jaffa Cakes bars. These Walker's shortbread fingers are good. Haven't tried the Cadbury brunch. That sounds good. We got us some Cokes. Okay, now the Cokes look like it's the standard size. And the Dr. Pepper is it's a little taller, skinnier. Let's see. The Coke is 330 milliliter. And the Dr. Pepper is 250 milliliter. Interesting. But it looks like Pepsi is really popular over here. Do have some Twinings English breakfast tea. And we got some donuts, peanut butter. Here's their peanut butter, Sun Pat. You can get Jif and those other things. And I got peppermint tea for my cough. It's actually pretty good. From Tea Pigs. Regular size cornflake box compared to that giant one that I saw. Okay,